Alright people, we're diving back into the blue in the face playthrough for Ori and the Will of the Wisps. We are into our third hour of gameplay, and I'm slowly but surely getting better, but things are still kind of rocky. But that's part of the joy of playing a game that is significantly different from the games you're accustomed to playing. I engage with first-person shooters, 4X strategy games, and real-time strategy games all the time, so diving into a action-adventure platformer with some hack-and-slash elements and crazy movement is a huge departure from what I'm used to, especially because I'm using a controller to play, and normally I use a mouse and keyboard. With that said, the learning and the growth that I'm going through with the game is very, very fun. So without further ado, let's get into the play session. Alright, we are back in the game, and we are going to continue moving along. I collected what was inside this object here, and it just gave me some currency, but there is a lot of stuff on the map that I feel we need to explore right now. So instead of continuing to advance through Kwolok's Hollow so we can get to the Guardian of the Marsh, what we're going to do for now is go on exploration cleanup mode, is what I'm going to call it. So we are essentially going to be wandering around, potentially looking for new things, but also going back and seeing the things that we missed. Like we have the spirit trial start up here. I would like to do that and potentially even buy some new upgrades if I happen to make enough currency along the way. I currently don't have that much. I've only got 561, so I don't think I can afford all that much stuff. The currency is in the bottom center of the screen all the way to the right, but I would love to get more stuff, because you know the sword is cool, but I want to see what else we got to play with. And also I had a thought. The heal is really nice when I'm out of combat, but I haven't used it much in combat to any great success. So I'm going to switch it out for more damage. So I'm going to put on the sentry. So now I have the sword, I have the sentry, and I have the bow. So I can potentially deal crazy amounts of DPS to enemies that I come into contact with, and that should be fun. Hello, we have an enemy straight away. What's up? Oh, okay. I feel like I have to attack this guy in his butt, but yeah, I definitely have to attack him in the butt, but it seems very difficult to get to him. Oh, he hits his face on the wall, and then I can wail on him. All right, let's try and bait him to the other side. Okay, that didn't work out super well, but at least now I know I can hit him in the butt to deal damage to him. So I'm basically fighting against the bull. You know, I bait him into the wall, he hits his head, and then I get some swings, and then we can do the process again. Let's jump over him, jump over again, and now we're close enough to the wall. Bang. You hit your head, didn't you, buddy? Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And it looks like we found a lever here, so we can yoink that, and it's going to open up a gate for us, so we can continue adventuring. And something that I also want to try to focus on today is the combat, because the combat in this game is so absolutely satisfying, and I would like to show off what I don't want to say high skill, but I want to show off what things could look like if I'm not playing like a potato. Because the animations and the attacks with the spirit blade and the bow, they flow together so nicely. So it would be nice if I could use them in a way that they can potentially be used. And look at that, we've already found something. We're off to a very quick start tonight. I'm recording this very close to midnight. Again, dash. You've gained a new ability. Press RB in order to dash ahead, even in mid-air. Okay. Oh, we got new music. Oh, it's so quick. Huh? Such speed. And I can do it in the air. Looks like I can only do it in the air once. And even if I do my double jump, I don't get a second one. But that adds a lot of mobility options for us. And they certainly want me to use it to get through obstacles like this. Okay, I see what the deal is. It's fine. You always gotta die a couple of times when you're playing with your new toys. There we go. This music is also very fitting for my newfound ability to maneuver around. This should add new potential for me in combat as well. It's almost like I have the ability to air dodge like in Smash Bros or something. This makes me feel so much more agile than I felt before. Even the traversal is different now, and they're obviously giving me environments in which I can use my newfound traversal ability. Look at that, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. The movement options that we have are so very different than what was in the first game. And I almost feel more powerful than I felt in the first game, and I haven't even gotten anywhere close to what is the end game. But if things keep going the way that they're going, Ori is going to be ridiculously strong. And honestly, this is what you want in a new game, in the sequel. You want your character to feel more powerful and like they have access to new things that they didn't have access to before. Haha, gotcha. Look at that. Yeah, that's so cool. The combination of clinging to walls and the ability to dash around like that. Ooh, that's nice. I probably shouldn't walk into spikes though. That's definitely not a good idea. Hey, I thought this was a wall that I was supposed to cling to, but it was a hidden spot that gave me more currency. Now, in case you forgot from last time, I have the reckless ability on that's making me deal increased damage, but I'm also taking more damage as well. So I am a bit on the fragile side, but I do hurt enemies more, and I am liking the trade-off. There is a noticeable amount of increase in damage that I deal. It takes less hits to kill certain enemies. Ooh, that dash, it makes me feel very safe if I'm playing correctly. I can't get too big for my britches though, because the enemies will still destroy me, because I am playing on the highest difficulty that the game has to offer. So enemies, they hurt a lot. I do have the ability to deal with them though, so I just have to play smart. I'm gonna wait for him to dash and try to hit him. Come on, do your stuff. Oh, I got scared. I panicked and I went the wrong way. And I've died again. I want to make the combat look cool and I want to show off the gameplay, and it's not working super well. Let's try this again. I mean, maybe I should just stop trying to kill them with my sword and use my ranged attacks with the spirit arc instead, because that is a lot easier to deal with them. Can I break this? No, this isn't breakable. This seems like it might be a door of some kind, but it might not be. But let's continue going to the left. Yeah, maybe I should just prioritize dealing with the flying enemies with my ranged attacks. It seems like that's going to be significantly easier than using the spirit sword to do so. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm gonna hit the water. No. All right, well, that works out. He killed himself that time. It is really nice that they let you get basically right back into the action so quickly, because there's never a moment where I feel like my death is causing a massive halt in gameplay. It's just, all right, I died. Let's try that again. And that is a nice feeling. Okay. Oh, hey, that's our buddy, right? Let's. I can use my dash to reach him. This is the guy with the maps. Hut, haha. Beautiful. Hello, Lupo. Hello there. Welcome to Kwolok's Hollow. Here we are in the domain of the great Kwolok, guardian of the marsh. Thanks to his care, why, things have hardly changed around here since the decay came. Care to purchase a map of the big toad's abode for 150 spirit light? Of course, I would love to. Lupo, you're frickin' awesome. And this one's not soggy. Okay, let's see. Okay. Nice. I like it. So we have whoop, press the wrong button. Stop. I know he had some extra dialogue. I'm not interested. Well, I am interested, but I'm also not. I'm more interested in the energy cell fragment down there and then the spirit trial start. So we're going to go try and get that energy cell, and then we'll go up and see what that spirit trial is all about. Yeah, I can't get that cell because of the water, but maybe if I go all the way over to the left here, there'll be a lever that I can pull to lower the waters even further. Oh, there's no lever, but what's over here? Oh, that's what's over here. Okay, I think the lever that's over there is most definitely to open this door. So let's try it. That was not it, but I definitely have to use these blocks to assist in my getting up there. There we go. I heard it opening. I've got headphones on, so I heard very clearly that the gate opened over there. Let's not get squished. Alright, we've got Quickshot. You gained a new spirit shard. Attack more rapidly with the spirit arc. Let's try it out. I'm gonna take off Cling, and then I'll put that on, and let's see how that feels. Oh, okay. So I don't have hang time anymore with the spirit arc, but the DPS is increased because it's firing faster. But I don't necessarily want that, so I'm gonna take that off and I'm gonna put Cling back on for now. But this may come in handy later, but for now, I enjoy the ability to just levitate in the air briefly while I am readying the spirit arc. So we're gonna keep things as they are. I believe I'm going the right way towards the spirit challenge, but so okay, this pink door is almost definitely related to that pink circle that is below me, and I don't know if there's going to be something special over there that I have to interact with, but let's try and get over there. Okay, I missed that. Let's try that again. I feel like I can reach that somehow. If I just get a running start, I should be able to get it. There we go. No. Does my sentry do anything? No. Okay, that worked. I just had to shoot it. And the door is open. So this hasn't opened up any special secret area, but that is a save point that I can use. So I'm going to use it. The game does have an autosave, which is really nice, but the save point, I believe, also functions as a fast travel spot, so that will be potentially beneficial to me whenever I do come back to areas for the sake of being a completionist. So let's go ahead and save the game and find out if there's anything else in this direction. Oh, there is stuff over here. There's a lot of stuff, but I seem to have missed out on the spirit trial because I went the wrong way. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to reconvene when I get over to the spirit trial, because I think what I'm going to end up talking about once we get there is the movement of Ori before we talk about the combat. Because I was saying earlier that the combat has this flow and the ability to chain together attacks in such a beautiful way. But there is something very beautiful about the movement as well, and now that I have the ability to dash like this, it's opened up so many new options for me, and I have a feeling that this spirit trial is going to allow me to flex my movement abilities in a very spectacular way. We got another beetle. Get out of here. nearly the... Ooh, that looks tricky. I don't think... You know what's going to be funky for me is trying to find moments where I actually need to use the dash versus moments where I'm just using it as a crutch. Like right there, I can make these jumps with just a double jump. Same thing with this, but the dash does add extra speed for me. And I can jump, dash, then jump a second time. There's so much that I can do with my movement. And I can also collect a life cell fragment. Alright, let's check out this thing. Press X to run the spirit trial. Oh, it's showing me where I'm supposed to go. Okay, this is a pretty long path. They want me to go really freaking far, but they seem to be rewarding me with a massive ball of currency as soon as we're done. Oh, it's about to start. 20. Oh, okay, look, I have to chase after the ghost. Oh, we're off to a bad start. Oh, we are not doing super well. The ghost is moving a lot faster than me. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch it. Oh, and there's enemies in the... Oh! Retry. Okay. Fidelity of movement. Okay, we're gonna have to make some pretty lines here if we want to do this. We've got to traverse a tremendous distance in 25 seconds. Let's see how we can do this. Dash. There we go. I can chain together my dashes very frequently. Oh! Except if I fall in the purple stuff, then my dashes don't really work for me. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I keep hitting the spikes. I gotta be very careful about those things. Oh no! Oh, this is great. Because this is really making me think more seriously about how I maneuver through environments. And I have to be cognizant of when I'm using my double jumps and when I'm saving them. Like right there, I had a double jump save, but I didn't have a dash. Double jump, dash. Dash again, double jump. Oh no, I'm a little bit behind it. Is it gonna... Oh, I got there first. I was too slow. I did finish, but I didn't beat the spirit trial. I'm gonna try and get this in the 25 seconds before the spirit gets there. So let's go again. There we go. Freaking juicy. I got 1,000 currency for that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So let's take account of all the different things that we've done so far. We've done basic adventuring and exploration. We've done combat. We've done platforming and puzzle solving. Now we just did a freaking race. And there was another one of those rumor things on the map that I didn't engage with. And I don't remember where it was. That's a shrine. I don't know what that is. Oh, here it is. There's a rumor. Okay, so we're gonna head back to another rumor and deal with that thing. So I have to... Ooh, this is a long trip, but I suppose it'll be worth it. And it is an unexplored territory, so let's give it a go. But we have a very... I've already forgotten everything that I've learned about moving and being cool as soon as the race is over. It's fine, though. But what I was going to say is the variety of gameplay that we've experienced so far in Ori and the Will of the Wisps is fantastic. I do believe it's important for games to offer a decent amount of varied experiences for the player to engage with. When you get into a good flow and do cool stuff in this game, it's very cool. So my point though is if I was just fighting enemies constantly, I would eventually get sick of it. But there so far has been a nice blend of combat and platforming and a little bit of everything, a little bit of everything that you expect to see in a game like this. And it's all separated and dealt out to me in a way that feels pretty natural as well. So far, there hasn't been a disproportionate amount of any one thing, which is also nice. But what I have a feeling is going to happen is that at some point, I'm gonna find an area of the game that is mostly puzzles or mostly combat or mostly adventure, and I think that's going to be okay as well. But for now, we'll leave the speculation to the side and just deal with what we have at the moment. And right now, it feels as though I'm just getting introduced to mechanics one by one, and that's okay too. Let's use our sentry. I've been neglecting this bad boy. I can just set him out and have him shoot the enemies for me. And he seems to do a lot of damage when they're both going at the same time. Ah, this is where I'm supposed to be. I made a very serious wrong turn, and now we're back in the right. But I'm pretty sure I have to get up there. No, I don't actually. I can just go this way. Something that's really nice about the combat is I can use the environment to my advantage to hurt the enemies. I can have them bump into each other and have them shoot each other, or I can have them even suicide onto the environment. And it seems like the hornets, if they bump their very sharp noses into a wall, then they get stunned very briefly. But it seems very difficult to get them to bump into stuff. And then the retaliation with the sword can be difficult. So if I don't have energy to use my spirit arc against those hornets, I'm gonna have a very bad time most of the time, unless I have some really conveniently placed environmental pieces to interrupt them somehow. Like the slug is not bad at all, because I can bounce him around and use my sword very consistently against him. Even this guy is not really a problem anymore, especially now that I have the dash. I can move at the last second and still be safe from his attacks, and that's nice. But those bugs, it's a problem. Oh no, we don't need to talk to you right now. We need to get down here. Can I break this? No. Oh, there. We found a spot where we can hit it. Alright. Let's find out what this rumor thing is. There's got to be a secret in here. Okay, maybe there doesn't got to be. I'm always a little bit... I always have the feeling in games like this that there's a secret behind every corner, and a part of me is tempted to just slash everything, but that's not practical. Ooh, we've got new mechanics. We've also got old mechanics. Goodbye, world. There's an energy that I want to get. How do I get up there though? That seems difficult. Oh, there's a spring. Even though I'm still dying a lot in this game, the deaths don't feel bad in the traditional sense because I get back into the action so fast. Oh my gosh. Because here's the thing about death in games. It's it's a perfectly natural part of any game, and if you're not dying, then it can be argued that the game is too easy for you, and or that you're just too good. But there's also a feeling of, hey, even though I'm dying. Oh, that was interesting. Huh. Well, that was an unintentional discovery. The enemy opened up an environmental piece for me, and it gave me a life cell fragment. I'm not even sure if I'm going in the direction that I want to be going right now. I'm very close to where I need to be, but I suppose since I'm down here, I will pick up the spirit light currency, and then I will go over to that rumor and see what it's all about. Ooh, that was close. I can make that jump, right? Yes, easy. A large spirit light container. I like it. We're rolling in cash right now. I feel very affluent. Actually, I probably shouldn't feel like I have that much money because one new weapon upgrade costs like 1,200, and I don't really have as much as I thought I had. I'm gonna have to hit this spring and then go like that and hit another spring. Alright. The Inkwater Shrine rumor investigated. Press X to initiate the combat shrine. Well, this is no doubt going to have me fighting a bunch of enemies. Let's go for it. Of course there are bugs. Well, I have energy to do. Oh, there's two of them now. Well, this got very, very complicated. I have plenty of energy, but I don't have plenty of life. Ooh, and I got energy back maybe for completing the round? Oh, they spawned more. Okay, let's bring the sentry out because there's a lot of stuff on the field, and I want to get some automatic damage from that thing. Let's get another one. I haven't been using the sentry enough. I mean, I put it on because I wanted more damage, and it's giving me more damage. It's actually helping a lot. And this one is red. Oh, it's red because it sends fire on the floor when it crashes down. Oh, I'm running out of life. No, 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 no. Oh. I think I did a pretty good job there, all things considered. Ooh, I'm having fun right now. All right, let's do this again. I'm not going to make it. Just kill me. All right, folks, it's time to get serious. I'm going to take this moment to put myself into serious mode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the raw, unfiltered maximum potential. I'm going to pretend like I didn't die, and we're going to do take two. It's time to unleash my maximum potential. Go. Oh! Okay, I'm going to pretend like that didn't happen. Take three, unleash maximum potential, go. That's what I'm talking about. That was crispy, man. That was crispy. And I got a shard slot upgrade. You can now equip more shards at once. Find more shard slot upgrades to equip even more shards. Wow, that's pretty dope. And I can do the combat shrine again. Oh, that's very cool. Now, I still don't want to equip Quickshot, but I suppose now I can have Reckless and Resilience equipped at the same time. So I am dealing increased damage and taking increased damage by 15%, but I'm also reducing my damage taken by 10%. So at this point, I have more of a damage buff than I have reduced damage taken. That feels pretty cool. I'm going to do this combat shrine one more time, just because I think I can do it a little bit better than I did it the first time. So, it's time to level up even more. We have to go even further beyond. Okay. That's probably as clean as I'm going to get that. For now. I am honestly tempted to just grind on this combat shrine for a little bit because I'm having fun trying to get better at the combat. It's actually really satisfying to learn about the attack patterns of the enemies and figure out how to evade their attacks as best as possible. I know I'm not doing the greatest job of that, but just from being here for about 10 minutes, I have a much better idea of how these stupid things react. And I've even noticed that there are different qualities of the flying enemies to contend with. Some of them are weaker, some of them are like the saplings or whatever, or the babylings, and some of them are the larger versions. And that's pretty cool. But I'm not going to do this anymore because it's going to absolutely make me blue in the face, quite literally. So let's get back on to the exploration side of things so we can wander around a bit more and see what else we can find. Oh, you know what though? Speaking of what else we can find, I have a buttload of money, so I could go back to Ophir and potentially buy a new weapon. Or I could just die immediately. That is an option for me as well. I certainly don't want to die immediately. This is a pretty combat-heavy episode today, but that's totally okay. The combat is an integral part of Ori and the Blind Forest, and the fact that they were able to make it feel so smooth is a testament to the developers. It's really nice, because at least my impression of Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps, or what I should better say is this game as a franchise now, is I tend to think of it more as the beauty side of things and the more ethereal quality of it. Like you're this little creature wandering around in the forest, and that's very pretty and romantic in some ways. But there's also this other side of it where you can engage in some very high skill twitch combat with enemies with very precise timing and motions to excel. So let's talk to Ophir and see what we can get. We can upgrade our sentry to increase its attack speed, but I can't afford that right now. But what I can afford are these tier 1 abilities. Spike, throw a powerful spear of light. This uses energy as well, so that feels like it's somewhat redundant with what I have right now. The Spirit Smash, pound foes with a strong sweeping blow. That does sound very fun and satisfying. It's almost the antithesis of the Spirit Blade? Spirit Slash? I forgot what it's called already. I'm just calling things by generic names. I call this the Spirit Arc the bow, and the sword is the sword, whatever. Spirit Smash is probably going to be this slow and heavy weapon, and I do tend to enjoy slow weapons in games. I either go for an assassin archetype with dual blades or a big old axe or something, and Spirit Smash is probably a big hammer. So I'm going to try it. And the upgraded version of it, Shock Smash, drop attacks with Spirit Smash create a shockwave. Okay. So what I'm going to do for now is completely replace the Spirit Edge with Spirit Smash. Let's see it. Oh yeah, this is redonkulous. No. Oh, this is crazy. Wow. So we have a lot of different inputs we can do with this thing. If I hold down, I do a smash on the ground. If I hold up, I do an uppercut smash, and if I just do my normal attacks, I do a 3-hit combo that ends in a smash. Now I feel like I'm at a disadvantage now that I have these really slow swings, and I don't know how well I'm gonna fare the next time I run into some enemies. But what could be a fun test is to go back to the combat shrine and see how it feels against the same enemies that I was just fighting with the sword. All right, let's give it a go. I have a feeling I'm going to struggle quite a bit against the hornets, because I'm going to need very precise timing to even hit them. Oh, but I do a lot more damage to them when I do connect. Ugh. But it's so hard to actually get the connect. I'm just going to have to be a lot more precise with my motions now. The damage is crazy. Oh, those things get one shot now. Okay. This is cool. I like this thing. Oh, it gives me a lot of hang time as well. Oh, this thing is really cool. It's completely changed the way I engage with combat. It's big, it's slow, it's heavy, and I'm not very good with it. Get your ass out of here. Oh, this is revenge. You stupid bugs. I'm gonna squish you all. Who's next? Oh, it's the jumpy boy. Come on. I freaking dare you to mess with me, bro. Not today, friend. Wait, how do I... That's how I do the smash. Get your ass out of here. Look at this. Oh, I'm freaking Gallagher, bro. Smash these guys like a watermelon. Oh, the AoE is humongous on this thing. Damn. I thought I had the timing right, that I was gonna swat it just as it was dashing into me, but I didn't. Yeah, this thing is very cool. Okay, so we've spent a lot of time fighting, so I think we should probably start making our way towards the Guardian of the Marsh. I feel like that's gonna be some kind of a boss fight. It seems ominous, but you know what though? I can probably start breaking floors at this point if I go back to the breakable floor over here. Oh boy, that's a lot of backtracking just to break a floor. I'll do that later, but yeah, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna traverse all the way over to that save spot that I was at before, and then we're gonna pick things up from there, and we're gonna head towards the Guardian of the Marsh and see what we can do about him. This is a super combat heavy episode, but that's cool because we've been doing some of the more simple stuff for the most part. Before I continue going on to the Guardian of the Marsh, though, let's see if I can buy any upgrades. Deal bonus damage to flying enemies. I would love to purchase that. Finesse, 10% chance to deal 50% bonus damage. I remember I talked about that before, and the ability to crit with a giant hammer, that seems really nice. I'm going to purchase that. And I'm going to have to make a pretty serious decision here about what I take off. And it's probably going to be resilience. I could potentially get rid of cling instead, or sticky instead, so I can't cling to walls anymore, so that I can keep the defense and the attack. But I like to live dangerously. In any case, we're going to continue on to the new areas. You dare challenge me? All right, we are back in the spot that we were in at the start of the playthrough session for today. And now that we're not dealing with that combat shrine, I feel like I can relax again. But we are no doubt going to run into enemies very shortly, so whatever relaxation I think I have is ending way sooner than I thought it was going to end. We have to fight a giant beetle that shoots fire. Okay, awesome. Okay, we'll just whack him in the butt a couple. Oh, he jumped up again. Ooh, he does a lot. Oh, he's very aggressive. Okay, fire breath. He's gonna charge, and I know what he's gonna do. It's a fake charge. He's gonna do that. Smash. Okay, I think I see how this works. He's gonna do his charge, then I dash under him. 1, 2, get your ass out of here. Now we gotta dodge out the way. He's gonna breathe fire. Perfect. I got clipped by it anyway, even though I knew exactly what was happening. Can I get a swing on him while he's doing that? Oh, I missed. I missed completely. Oh, that fire has a lot more reach than I thought it was gonna have. I'm actually really glad they made the bosses not instant kill you, even though they are worlds larger than the enemies that we've been fighting. They don't do as much damage. Crap. Okay. I know how this works now. I'm ready for you, big boy. This is our first true boss fight. That wolf that we fought before, that was not on the level of this thing. This thing is nuts. I can only hit it from behind as well. So that's severely limiting my options. I have to time things right. Gotcha. And then we dash away. Go under him. Can I get a swing? Yes, I can get a swing. I panicked a little bit. I should have dashed into him instead of trying to dash away, so I can get as much damage as possible. I'm going to keep my distance from him. Dash under. Swing. Swing. Schwapoof. I got greedy. I tried to get an extra one. I did get the damage, but I took damage as well. And because I stink, I need every bit of health that I can get. Ooh, I'm playing a little scared. All right, I'm going to be brave. For the last 50% of his health, I'm being brave. Oh, I chickened out. I panicked again. No fear. Smash. Smash. Oh, I said no fear, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid. It's the music. It's totally the music. Ah, crap. No, not like this. I've made it so far. No. Okay. We're fine. Oh, it dashed into the wall. Okay. I messed up at a really bad spot, but we got the win in the end, and that was nice. Hey, we got some Moki. They're dropping down a vine for us. That was a nice fight. It wasn't too challenging. The rotation was pretty obvious, but the really hard part was being brave enough to challenge the boss in certain spots and say, I know what you're doing, and I'm not afraid to respond in the appropriate way. Now, one thing that I'm noticing right now is these vines right here with the bulbs on them. I know what they're for because there was a mechanic in the first game that could manipulate them, but I know I don't have that mechanic available to me right now, and that is truly unfortunate. So there is most definitely something that I can find somewhere in the area, because they wouldn't be hanging all these things around if the thing that I needed to access them wasn't close by. And we're actually running into new enemy types now and new objectives to deal with. This thing is... It would appear that we're entering a puzzle platforming area. So we're really going to be put to the test now. Especially if they're going to mix combat in with the puzzle mechanics as well. Oh, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that. I don't think I can just shoot it. Well, let's... Okay, look. I think I'm blue in the face. I really think I'm blue in the face now. Because I'm a little bit triggered. I think I'm a little bit triggered. Look, today was a very combat heavy episode. And I think I'm tired from all the combat. What I'm going to do is take a break. And when I say take a break, I mean I'm going to go to bed. But I'm going to come back next time and do more of the new and clearly insane puzzle mechanics that we're running into. Because this is a lot right now, and I don't know that I'm mentally capable of dealing with all of it. So, guys, this one was good. This one was good. It was intense. We beat the crap out of some enemies with our newfound mallet of destruction. This thing is... I almost like it more than the sword because it does so much burst damage to enemies. One swing is just a ka-chunk. But at the same time, there's drawbacks to it. It's big and it's slow and it's clunky. But not in a bad way. When I say clunky, I just mean that it feels like it's got a lot more weight behind it. And that is nice. It's a fun contrast using this big mallet with such a small character. Oh, would you look at that? I've absorbed the light, and I believe I'm going to get the ability that I think I'm going to get. Bash. Yup, this is exactly it. Hold LB near lanterns, projectiles, or enemies, then aim to leap. Projectiles will be redirected. Yep, this is exactly the same as it was in the first game, and this was one of the coolest abilities you could think of. I remember exactly how this works. Oh, look at that. Just look at the power that this gives us. And if I'm cool, I can do stuff like that. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. And it freezes time and stuff. Oh, gosh. I said I was going to stop, and I'm still going. That's what this game does to me. We've opened the door, but I'm going to continue going back up because I know there's something else that I can access by doing so. The fluid motion has elevated to an even higher place now. Oh, look at this. He's actually shooting his projectiles, giving me a way to travel more areas. Yeah, shoot another one for me. Oh, I can just use him to launch me to new heights. I don't even need him to shoot for me. Oh, look at that. I can redirect this guy's projectiles back at him. The aim is a little bit difficult because the projectile carries the same properties that it had when the enemy shot it. So if it's a slow-moving projectile when it's shot at me, then it's going to be a slow-moving projectile when I pick it up. Okay. And it seems like it retains the amount of damage that it does as well. Oh, this mechanic is so satisfying to use. Much like everything in this game. No surprise there. This looks scary. Where the hell am I? Is that breakable? No. Oh, this looks very intimidating. Well, we found a thing. Splinter. You've gained a new spirit shard. Spirit arc shots split into smaller projectiles. Nice. I'll put that on. What do I have? I have on the critical hit thing. Okay. Maybe it's time to take off Reckless and try something different. We'll try Splinter. So we'll take off Reckless. I'm not taking off Reckless. We'll take off Cling and we'll put on Splinter and see how that feels. Oh, wow. It turns into 3 arrows by the end of it. I like it. Alright, maybe this place isn't so scary. Maybe it's more valuable than it is frightening. There is something over here, but I can't break. Oh, wait a minute. Is it moving down? Life cell fragment. It's really nice that they teach you the new mechanics and give you a lot of places to use them immediately after you get them. And then once we leave this section, the amount of times that I get to use this is probably going to go down considerably. But for now, I get to really play with it. And I also get to really mess things up. Oh my god, stop running. What the hell? I feel like I have to do it. Yeah, okay, look. We are basically right at what is clearly the final boss for this section. So I'm going to go destroy his face so I can go to bed. As much as I love this game, I also love my pillows right about now because I am freaking exhausted. So let's go ahead and destroy this fool. Oh, the music stopped. That's not scary at all.
A spirit in my marsh? So the Moki were right. I wanted to believe, but it's been so long. I am Kwolok, and you are welcome in my marsh, little one. The Moki tell me you seek your friend, the owlet. She fell far to the east.
Oh, it's not a boss fight.
She's Moraquaze. Once the waterway behind me led there, but the waters have grown foul and impassable. There is one way, however. The Wellspring to the west, a great watermill sits silent. Were you to set its wheels in motion, the waters would flow clear once more. I would accompany you, but the Moki need me. I can give you something, however. A fragment of the ancient light that once brightened these wilds.
I thought this was going to be a boss fight, and I'm pleasantly surprised that it's not. I'm not crying, you're crying.
May its voice be your guide through this perilous land.
I am the voice of the forest. It's been a long time since I last saw your kind. And a long time since I last left the marsh. But I will do my best. The Wellspring needs us. So many voices, so little time.
Yes, go to the Wellspring and reach its waters and teach its waters to flow again.
Wow, that's a really long trip.
Okay.
I feel like in addition to going there, he should also give me some money for just making his water clean again. But it's okay if he doesn't, but you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. I may have gone a little bit too deep on Kwolok's voice there because I was struggling to get it out. I know I do have a naturally deep voice, but I don't have... If you've ever seen the beer commercial for Coors Banquet Beer voiced by Sam Elliott, it's one of the most hilarious things you'll ever see in your life. Sam Elliott comes on, he does this ridiculous monologue about
Coors Banquet Beer. This is brewed in Golden Springs, Colorado.
it's so silly, and that is the voice that I felt was fitting for Kwolok. I wish he could voice Kwolok. Maybe if he has any more voice lines, I'll try to do it more like Sam Elliott.
I'll give him a little bit of a southern twang. Make him sound like he was drinking some Coors Light Banquet Beer.
Anyway. Anyway, this was really cool. This was really cool. We fought a lot of bad guys. We died a lot again as well, which is unfortunate, but I have more health than I had when I started, and I also have a freaking... I didn't mean to talk to you. Stop it. We also have a hammer now. And I've gotten a tiny bit better with using it, so that feels good. But what I have noticed is that while the sentry is powerful, I wasn't using it that much. It felt... Maybe it feels out of place with the playstyle that I have going here. So what I might do when we come back is replace the sentry with maybe the sword and somehow combine the slow swings of the hammer with the rapid swings of the sword. Maybe that's a thing? I don't know. It looks a little bit strange to do that. Stop. I'm not trying to talk to you, big guy, right now. But maybe that's not what I want to do. But whatever the case is, we've got a lot of cool things to play with right now. We have a lot of toys, and I do want to continue playing with them, but I also want to go to sleep. So that's what I'm going to do. But when we come back, we're going to continue on our adventure. And we very clearly have a lot of stuff to do. Right, that water is poisonous. And there we go. That's going to wrap up the episode for today. If you are enjoying these, be sure to let me know. And of course, if you'd like to support the channel more than you already do just by watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, you can head over to patreon.com/iBluairJgR to become a patron. As always, the name of the game is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. The name of the channel is iBluairJgR. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.